Success does not determine what you are doing is morally right. Success means you just did what was correct to complete your objective. I used to think that success was about having your life together, but these are just other people's visions of success. Nobody can determine what a successful life is. To create success in anything, you must engage in life, take a lot of action and do. Pay attention and give full effort. When your focus is 100% attentive, you will have much more clarity and understanding of what you are doing and what needs to be complete. You will not create any success when your mind wanders, your phone goes off every 2 minutes. You must be complete attentive to detail. When you become something, you will know everything about it. Know that you do not know anything or everything. This will naturally keep your attention to everything that you are currently doing. When you believe you know what you're doing, this creates closed-mindedness. Even if you know, you should have an understanding that you do not know. It will keep you learning and building and growing. Another important step to remember is sometimes we tend to think we build one thing at a time, complete it and move on to the next, moving up step by step, building one thing on top of the other. When in actuality, the doers in us are always building simultaneously. I flow with energy all day by switching tasks. First, I may wake up and meditate. Then I may start to go do my social media. Then I may go do my stock portfolio, come back to meditate, back and forth. My energy may wind down a little bit when I'm doing something for a certain amount of time. And then I'll just go focus on my next important priority or interest and come back maybe even just 5-10 minutes later with a full, complete recharged battery and also a better thought process. If you look at a garden and the significance of the cycles of growth, gardens need attention just as much as rest, if not much more rest. The rest period is similar to us as humans. Without the rest, the garden would die. This relates to us in our energy. When we do too much thinking or work, we become oversaturated with ideas, thoughts, and restlessness. Not doing is a form of doing because sometimes the non-doing is the correct step or will give you the most insight of where you are currently. This is how things flow more naturally and at ease. I was doing this before I even knew about it. I would plant seeds. I had businesses that didn't take much effort at all and they flourished. I would always just do a little bit of work on them and leave it. I wasn't concerned about building it so much. And I did extremely well in my early 20s as an entrepreneur without even noticing it. As I became more of an understanding of this and had much more capital, I started to drive for greed and objects and pride and not the building of the projects. I just focused on money and guess what? I failed big time. I chased a dream instead of the completion of a project correctly. Sometimes you need to get out of your own way, to quiet everything down and see the answer, the truth, or a clearer view to your next step. Being too engaged will create an unclear future or keep you stalled far too long in certain places. You need to expose yourself to different environments to receive different messages or different visions. This includes sometimes being still, quiet, not doing, to realize what to do next. So you see why not doing is a form of doing, and it's actually so very important. When we relax, get quiet, and not think or anything, this creates something a busy person will never benefit from. Without this, you only see life one way, going around in the same circle over and over again. Instead of going on top of a mountain and watching, observing, having a better understanding of what your next move is, or before you move forward. You have to sometimes get out of your own way, or mind even, to break mental blocks, have a better, clearer view in life or your project. When you have a better understanding of yourself in life, you will create success.